to a point where you use it a lot and it's covered in a lot of paint, then you can get spare filters. You can even get spare air conditioning filters from your hardware store, and they'll work just as well. And then once they're clean, they just pop back. Hello, this is BJ from Hearns, and I'm going to be showing you the compact spray booth that we've been using in the workshop, and I think it's really handy, and it's probably easier for me to show you what it's all about because it's got some really good features. So here is the main spray booth. As you can see, it's in this is a folded up shape, so it's a little handle, so it's very easy to just pop away in the closet somewhere. Now there's a few other bits and pieces too, so you've got a little turntable, so you can put your model on there and you turn it as you're spraying. Okay, and then this is the exhaust tube. So this is to direct the all your fumes to go out either a window, a door, or I'll show you a bit later, even just a bucket if you don't have any opening areas in your room. And then, of course, there's the power supply. Okay, so let me just show you it all opening up, hotly aside. But before all that, I mean, you can see as I push all these things together here, just to store it away, you can even put these under a bed. Small closet, very easy to store. It's really easy to pull apart and get it going too. So let's just pop that over here. So this just opens up the front and it all folds out. Now the workspace enlarges as well. Okay, so that's constituted out. Inside I've got parts of the LED lighting system, which will just clip into place. So you've got the sides there and then you've got the top. Now we'll just fold the bottom part out. And then this can go like so. Okay, so this part here is all your workspace. You've got your side walls, that'll come up like so. And these all just lock into place. So we'll just slowly do this, put it here, and then the top, so this just folds down. Okay, there you go. That's the workspace all set up. So you can see the filter in here. So that's going to pick up all the larger particles, and then all the finer stuff will get blown out the back. So let's just put all this together. So this is, they're the LEDs, for the side light strips. These just poke into here. Like so. That's in. Same on the other side. Okay. Nope. That again. Clips on the right side. Okay, so they're in there, and this one just goes across. There's two parts on each side. It's in there. It's in there. Okay, so that's all your lights hooked up. And now we'll get the exhaust. So I'll spin this around just so you can see. So there's the fan there. It's got the protective cover so you don't accidentally put your fingers in there and get yourself cut. And you see that you've got the adapter here, which has got the locking systems here, which will go on as a bayonet action. So these will just fit into here. So there's a couple of little slots on these. And we'll get it just in the right spot. I should be able to spin it. That's it, is it? Okay, that's it. That's nice and tight. Okay, so as the fan's on, it'll be drawing all the air through the back section and then through this tube. And this tube itself looks a bit short at the moment, but it constantly turns out. So as I pull it, it's going to make this noise as it releases. And as I fully extend it, so you can see exactly how long it can be. Okay, so you've got the flat end section here, which can be put into a window frame and then jam like this, and then all the exhaust air will just blow out. Same with the door, you do it sideways. Or if you're going to use this in an unventilated room, you can just unscrew this, like this. And then you've got the bare end, and the better end you just put on top of a bucket of water. So the idea of the bucket of water is the water level will be about here, so it's not actually inside the water. It'll be like this, so that the air can still escape out the sides, but all the particles get trapped on the top of the water. Okay, so you've got that all set up. So just imagine that's all here. I'm going to poking out that. Okay, we're not going to use that for a moment. And of course you've got your power supply. So power supply, just pop it into power and just connect it on the top. Okay, here. So do this. Okay, so you get your power connected up. Turn this around so it's a bit easier to see. And then I've got the switch on the top here. Switch it on. And there you go, there's a bit of action. So you'll be able to hear the exhaust fan at the moment. It is drawing a lot of air. It's nice and bright. And then you've got your little turntable there. You just turn it down. And the airbrushing from this way here. So all in all, that very small compact unit has expanded into this. And this will be big enough to do most models. Aircraft models, car models, figurines, mech, just about anything. Now if for example you do need a bit more space, I guess you could undo this. And then you've got a bit more room there, just for, in case you've got a big ship so you might be able to do one part of the ship and you'll be able to slide it across. Just switch it off. So there you go, it's quite impressive. A very handy unit. A lot more people are airbrushing these days, and it always makes it easier if you've got a tool like this right on hand. You'll be able to get cleaner results because it's sucking most of the dust off. Even if you've got big particles of dust, if it doesn't hang around here, it'll be stuck to the back of this base. And then later you can also pull out the filter. So the filter just pulls out like this. Like that. So it's a two-stage filter. You might see there's a little bit of paint there already caught on that. If you need to wash that, you just put in some warm soapy water, wash it out, let it air dry, and then pop it back into place. This is a secondary filter. So this should stay reasonably clean. If it doesn't, you do the same thing, you just wash it out in some warm soapy water. And then if it does get to a point where you use it a lot and it's covered in a lot of paint, then you can get spare filters. You can even get spare air conditioning filters from your hardware store, and they'll work just as fine. And then once they're clean, they just pop back. It's all very quick. Just make sure it fits within the frame of the filter. It just holds it in place by itself. And make sure that the filter is always within the frame. You don't want any seepage. Okay, and that's in. That's ready to use again. Simple. So there you go. So that's my open box review of the spray booth. This is a compact one by Hseng. They do have a larger one as well, which is about 1.5 times the size. But for most applications, this is perfect. So get into it. It's good.